Welcome to KLZ Interviews.
My everyday activity that I like to do, I can't say that I have one specific activity, but the philosophy that I have been applying to my life is a philosophy I've gotten from an organization in the Catholic Church called Opus Dei. And Jose Maria Escrivá talks about, he is actually known as the saint of the ordinary things, because his whole idea was making the ordinary to sanctify the ordinary. And so it's not so much what the activity is for me as it is that whenever I do it, is that you try to bring a sense of mindfulness and reverence and you bring a sanctity to the mundane. And so I think every mundane task is loaded with an opportunity to make it a more sacred and profound moment.
I play a little guitar, so I like that. I'm in love with my cat. I've become a crazy cat lady. So I love Quentin, my kitty cat. I moved to Atlanta recently, so I like building my apartment, my home, and there's still a long ways to go, but finding art and decorating it the way I like, and it's really becoming a home, and definitely just hanging out with my friends.
Well, Nikki and I have so many animals. In the morning, I try and, she gets up very early too and exercises, and so do I. She gets me motivated, but I try and wake up and make sure all the dogs are fed and all the cats are fed without too much trouble, or sometimes without too much noise. But I love to get up and just wake up with her and our babies and have some tea and let all the babies go potty outside and do their business. But it's just a great reminder to look at every day with such happiness and fascination, you know. 4 dogs just wagging their tail and barking and smiling and ready for the new day, you know, and it reminds me to approach it in the same way.
Activity that I two of them that I like to do: reading, and then working out. I always have to move. I have to move my body, in some form or another. And then reading, I feel like I just have to like consume some sort of knowledge, or just read a few chapters a day.
But I'm more into like organization. Even though my apartment is such a mess, but there's so many people living there, and it's like, you know, hard to keep it tidy. But I love, like, for example, organizing books on a shelf, or organizing, you know, the plates in the cupboard. I don't know, it's a weird thing. But I hate cleaning, you know. I have a cleaner who comes, you know, once every 2 weeks, but I try to keep it as tidy as I can in the meantime. But I really, really hate cleaning.
What's my everyday activity that I love to do? I tell my daughter all the time that if we're going anywhere, that we're going on an adventure, even if we're just going to the supermarket, or if we're going to, if I'm taking her to the park, if I'm changing her diaper, I'll say, we're going on an adventure, you know, vamos on aventura, you know, to change your diaper. I'll say everything's an adventure, and so that's my favorite thing to do, is to have like adventures with my daughter or my son.